Jason in North Carolina. You're talking to Eric and Jamie. How you doing?
Good. How are y'all doing today?
Doing good. Doing good.
I feel like a monk beside a river.
Yeah, what would you like to talk about?
I did say y'all, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeehaw. What do you want to talk about?
Right. I'm an atheist, but I see in a lot of conversations, atheists with theists, where the theists will be sort of misconstrue the atheist position and say, well, you say there's no God. And there's a lot of kind of I don't really want to call it backhand, but there's like an off-color kind of, well, yeah, I think that, but that's not what we're talking about right now. So I kind of wanted to get into, for the atheists that do believe that there is no God, the Gnostic atheists, what kind of thought process gets them there?
Sure. So I would say that when I talk to someone who's a Gnostic atheist, in my experience, what they're saying is they're coming to a conclusion based on a very specific definition of that God. Right. So if you were to say, that this deity, right, and a lot of Christians, not all, but a lot, will say God has these characteristics. And upon investigation, we can find that those characteristics cannot exist. And so if you are presenting that kind of God, then I could be Gnostic about it. I could say, I know for a fact that God does not exist. But I feel like that doesn't help because it doesn't get you through to the final part, which is that there are so many different definitions of a God that to say that you are Gnostic without understanding those definitions puts you at just being flat wrong in some cases. If somebody says they define God as just the universe, then okay, cool, I agree with that definition. Yeah. And me having said that I'm a Gnostic atheist, and yet you are defining that God as just the existence of the universe we're in, then I would not have been doing myself any favors.
Yeah, but it's also not helpful in communicating.
Right. And so if we're having a very specific discussion with a very specific group that is saying, we as a group define this God in this way, right, which you can get in a lot of major religions. They say, we define our God as having done X, Y, and Z, and put that out as the tenets of their faith, then you could actually be a Gnostic atheist on those things when it comes to examining the claims of that religion and being able to test them.
There's also lots of definitions of the word know or to know. So you've got lots of...
Thank you for pointing that out because a lot of times you'll hear, on other shows or not necessarily your show. What were you going to say? Sorry.
I was going to say, how can you know anything? Oh, you're too confident in your belief, which is often what I say. So.
Right. But, thank you for specifying that. Specifically, but I guess that was my question. I guess it was just me not really going down that path and thinking about, the atheist in that sense is talking about the specific God that theist is talking about.
Or they can be an idiot.
But
which is possible. We are not short on people who make terrible decisions.
Yeah. You're talking...
woo itself is proof that not all atheists use skepticism.
Hashtag not
not to you, Jason, because I'm pretty sure you believe it already, but look into skepticism.
Yeah. Scientific skepticism as a way of understanding the world.